something like part 65. Or, yeah, so there's a life insurance policy out. Mountains. They're in the mountains. They're usually doing a bunch of rituals in the mountains, and just they were trying to get this guy to take me to the mountains in order to like try to traffic me and stuff like that. So something significant about the mountains, that they do rituals and do a lot of their stuff there. Ohio, Oklahoma, and Oregon could be really significant. Masonic sacrifice. Yeah, Jonathan's been trying, along with Pierre, which is Carolyn's brother, the falsified documents, and they possibly bribed the medical examiner to change the fault of how the person passed away. So the autopsy results will show the truth. They will expose the results. They're burning evidence. They're trying to cover up a lot. They threw a burner phone into the water. Leasing star, altered documents, family ties, power of attorney. So false power of attorney. Memphis went in there acting like he had some kind of power of attorney over me, and Demetrio or whatever. They just they swore up and down that they're just gonna lie and manipulate officials, saying that I have a problem so that they can be thieves and steal what is mine, which they did. But yeah, they're going to prison for it, that's for sure. Going to hell or jail. So be ready. See, planned a robbery, false allegations, female crooked judge involved. And this female crooked judge, they're paying and bribing this judge to keep delaying the case. So the case is being either pushed back, not looked at, or just being delayed by they're manipulating the dates of it or whatever. So yeah, they owe me money, acting broke, and they really have my stolen money, and they're just hiding it. They're acting like they're broke, but they really have it. It could be in form of cash, different secret accounts. Like, this hacker got like probably so many different accounts and different names and different identifications, so you're stalking divine masculine, so just watch out for your surroundings. Bankruptcy, despair, keeping up appearance, frying under pressure. They're losing sleep while they're trying to do rituals while I'm sleeping. Like this dude, I swear, this was like days ago, but like this guy's like trying to like smash me in my dreams to try to like bind me and all that. Like, so Like, he's just so annoying. He literally won't stop harassing me. Like, he was involved with stealing my stuff. He slept with all my relatives. He had a plot out on my life to traffic me and do whatever and try to get me so caught up onto him doing a bunch of mental magic, the warlock he is. And he just doesn't stop. He keeps doing non-stop love spells, keeps doing, non-stop like rituals, chaos magic, just, sex magic. They're both, him and Delilah, and whoever he's sleeping with is literally saying my name during their nasty, intimacy. So it's kind of really strange and annoying. They just keep spying in my energy. They just keep constantly trying to spy. And it's kind of really annoying. Someone with a Corvette, veteran, foster parents. So that's all adopted siblings. So, if my sibling had to get adopted, and these people living in the neighborhood as well. Got a veteran neighbor that's involved. And these neighbors in apartment A just keep harassing, stalking me. And then got the one upstairs that is just like using the camera. And then you got these upstairs Spanish people are watching as well. Looked up one day and I just seen her just staring at me in the window. I'm like, that's pretty unnecessary. It's a Volkswagen GMC truck, a Corvette. Firefighter department was out just now, but hold on. Okay, now it's the maintenance dude. Let's see. Yeah, it was crazy stalking X. It's mad that the spells aren't working. The death was not natural, so whatever they're saying that the death is natural was not. Autopsy will expose the results of it. Subaru SUV said they got a beach house with the stolen money. Um, Preparing for funeral, works in the same field, watching from fake accounts. Yeah, they're making like a bunch of fake accounts. Someone on life support, sleeping with an ex-friend, false CPS claims. So this friend made false CPS claims, and now this clone family is, even though I don't even have my children with me, they've literally manifested without me knowing, and they're the ones that keep leaving them with babysitters that are siphoning their energy. Trying to drug and rob me. Retired NYPD officer involved. A drug dealer is involved. Street pharmacist. Yeah, so not only that this ex is still harassing me and still trying to manipulate the energy and, just constantly know what I'm doing and where I'm at. Like I said, I knew I got pulled over, and this cop was paid to pull me over for no reason. The cop was literally already pulled over with 2 other cars, and they had their lights on and they were dealing with someone else. So, and I wasn't speeding or nothing. I wasn't doing anything. So for him to just automatically come pull me over, for him to take my car away, that was definitely planned out already. And it's crazy because the reason why he pulled me over was the same reason why Memphis had got stopped with my car. So, well, like when he was speeding in my car, but when the cop seen the same thing, about the color of the car, he brought it up or whatever. Yeah, so that's just really funny how that, 2 and 2 went together. So, yeah, but not only that, but yeah, he knows where my car is, and he put an Airtag in the car. So he's in my property, going through my car, and he's also working with, a bank of mine that I keep certain money in, and he's paying them to manipulate bank transactions, and he's stealing from me. So not only he's harassing me with putting an Airtag, because when I go try to get the car tomorrow, he's gonna know my location, try to get me pulled over again. There's gonna be, whenever I get money in this bank account, like even the little money that I'm receiving right now for necessities, he's stealing from that as well. And also, they're copycatting and, siphoning money off of my my YouTube. So he's just in every area. He's just constantly harassing me and bothering me. And he's still walking around. And he's bald headed now, I guess, trying to make me bald. That's gross. But yeah, he's a weirdo that won't stop and won't leave me alone. He's caught for what he's done. And he just won't stop. He won't stop. He's constantly harassing me. Like, I already put a restraining order, but you know, I guess they denied it or something. Because, you know, they all work together. He probably done paid them people to deny it or whatever, using the money that he got off of torturing me and, you know. So, yeah. Just know that Memphis Tyler Beatty is annoying. He's a freak of nature that won't stop harassing me. Like, he just will not stop harassing me. He's going through my stuff, and he's going into my stuff, placing Airtags in my vehicle. Now this cop is helping this man do this, having access to my vehicle, you know? So, you know, something's got to happen to this guy. Like, I'm just waiting until he can just be like in some kind of confinement or some block wall, like mental facility, or like, when is it gonna happen? Like, I'm just waiting. He's gonna like keep just bothering me. Like, I don't understand. Along with this Delilah chick, like, they're both crazy and they won't leave me alone. Like, yes, you guys are thieves. You guys are like, you stole. You had an affair. You thought it was funny. Cool. I don't care. But, like, you need to live on your own life now. You already stole. You already did what you did. Why do you keep harassing me? Like, leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. Nothing. You got freaking templates. These people going in the courts lying their freaking teeth out, lying under oath, making blood oaths. Just lying. That's all they do. Their mouth is filled, stink, smell like sulfur, because all they do is lie. Their energy stinks. You can literally smell it on them. They stink. I need to be locked up already. You keep delaying the case. Watch. I'm gonna make something happen to where it won't be delayed, and then you ain't gonna have nothing else to say. Keep paying these freaking officials, bro. I'm so over this. This is like really annoying. They're mad at me. They're mad at me because they stole from me. They're mad at me because they're caught for the thieves that they are and the frauds that they are. They're mad at me because they don't want to obey God. They're mad at God because God gave them signs not to do what they did, and they still chose to do it anyway because of their greediness, because of their lack of mindsets, lack of morality, lack of patience. Just very, very disrespectful in all kinds of areas. Like, you have committed so many sins and you have the audacity to be mad at God? That's crazy. That's mental issues right there. You call me mental. No, you're mental, bro. All of y'all are mental. You got this family that's having these sexual feelings towards me too. Like, that's crazy. That's nasty. Bro, you're weird. You literally were watching me. Like, that's gross, dude. These people are nasty. And they forged my signature recently, Memphis. Manipulating, yeah, just bank transactions once again. Car wreck's gonna happen because they were trying to get me in a car wreck. Want to make amends now that they're lying. They're doxing on the internet, exposing my personal information on the internet. The community was involved. There's a whole community that was involved in organized crime and orchestrated betrayal. Cigarette smoker gonna end up back in prison. Arrest warrant for a PPP loan. Fraud PPP loan. And he's still out here forging signatures and still, going into my personal property and putting Airtags in my vehicle and still illegally surveilling to me and still hacking into my stuff and still doing rituals and having a babysitter, doing rituals on the child. Like, but yeah, they had the audacity to go to court to say I'm a bad mother. And these people literally do bad stuff right in front of their children. Like, that's crazy. These people are nutty, bro. They're nutty. The lawyer that is involved that's scared to take the case, U.S. Marshal. They're shook. They're wondering how much I know. Family meeting. They hired a hitman to sacrifice me. Court judgment. Ritual party. Intentionally burning people. Someone, so they're, like I said, paying people to delay the case. Acura. And then a Virgo, Scorpio phone calls being, so, Delilah and Devin could be talking and, he could have her in those little white headphones he has and she's trying to siphon my energy and try to copy everything I do. I'm trying to destiny swap so bad, but it's never going to work because you're not me. You're just a weirdo thief that needs to be in prison already. Someone facing more than 20 years in prison. I personally believe if it's this Memphis dude, I think it should be more because he's still harassing me, still going into my property illegally, he's still, stealing money from me off my bank account, he's still just doing the most. Like, I shouldn't have to change everything and do all this extra stuff as of right now because of this guy. Like, this guy shouldn't control who I should be, dealing with. Like, no, that's not how that should work. This is really psychotic. He needs like serious help. He needs to be in an asylum. Like, you seen the Batman freaking that video game where the asylum people are banging their heads on the thing? Yeah, that's exactly where he belongs. But they just got a beach house. They forged my signature. NASCAR. They made a bad investment recently with the stolen money that they got from poisoning my loved ones, poisoning my grandma, doing voodoo on my grandpa / dad, Just a whole lot that they've done. And I mean, this is just like all. This is sexual assault. This is medical malpractice. This is, bad medication intentions. So, like getting a prescription from CVS and they've tried to, put poison or something in there, working with Risa, and try to poison me. It didn't work, but still, tell someone else they would have passed. Diagnostic errors. So yeah, they're paying fake doctors and all this stuff to try to frame me like if I have HIV, but it's these people that have HIV that they're literally paid to give that to me and they didn't. So yeah, now they're trying to frame and present false paperwork with false information on it saying that I have that. And yeah, and diagnostic errors and tampering personal records, medical records in order to frame me. Yeah, false diagnosis for mental health in order to gain my inheritance. Assets and identity was stolen. These people were stealing my identity. Going to different states and purchasing things. Got my house that was supposed to be for me. I own properties, so they're trying to get all those properties and then my money and all that, and then hoping I would be dead so that way they can live off my shit. No. God gave you guys numerous chances to come clean and y'all didn't, so now you have to face what you have to face. Yeah, birth injuries. So something happened with that child. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with that daughter, but I know there's a babysitter doing rituals on her, trying to harvest energy off of her, possibly even abusing her, obviously mentally. Could be physically too, because these people are not in the right mind state and they're just constantly doing magic. And I just really would like her in my care right now so she can be well loved and appreciated, and I can actually finally get to meet her instead of these crazy psychotic people being able to take care of her, which they're not. But I know God's helping to maintain her. So false accusations, defamation of character, slander, mental injury, PTSD. People keep hiring, this father, uncle / brother, whatever Demetrio is. Just keep hiring people to gang stalk me and to watch me. They keep trying to attempt to harm me. Like I said, they keep going into these mountain meetings. And just really reckless and negligent. It's a lot of pain and suffering, we'll say. pain and suffering for all this when I'm just little old me trying to live life, and they're just harassing me and just won't leave me alone. Hold on. There. At least from where I can see. So. This is my bubble. Here's my bubble. What are you doing? Yeah, but yeah, Barnes, Shauna Reese, Otis Stone, Jean, Saul, Preston, Haley, Angela, Layla, Brenda, Eric, Ramirez, Norman, Deja, Erica, Becker, Meyer, Powell, that's it. Darius, Brianna, Tammy, Aileen, Baker, Lawless, Randy, Charleston, Sue, Varya, Shamar, Griffin, Sherry, Nathan, Curtis, Clayton, Rita, Nora, Paula, Patricia, Preston. Yeah, also this Donald dude, right? Yeah, you know Tia passed away. So I guess she was a sacrifice as well. So yeah, that's pretty harsh. From what I know, she really loved that man. She was kind of cuckoo for him. So for him to go ahead and partake in that and sacrifice her, that's pretty harsh. But yeah. Yeah, so Shamar, Griffin, Sherry, Nathan, Curtis, Clayton, Tony, Jerica, Howell, DeLeon, L, Miller, Jerica, George, Thornton, Lana, Baker, Virgo, Mag, Randy, Jason, Falcon, Phillips, Lawless. Yeah, Baker is that dude's last name. Donaldson. These names are here. Shelly, Rihanna, Bernite, Joanne, Ella, White, Davis, Shepherd, Lance, Rashida, Dean, Holly, Rhonda, Berkeley, Devon, Collins, Bowen, Judith, Tammy, Cedric, Ortega, Hill, Estrada, Lydia, Every, Tommy, Shaylin, Mikey, Dakota, Destiny, Lloyd, Corey, Tasha, Joel, Rodriguez, Gelada, Xavier, Licia, Chanel, Alyssa, Marcella, Jonah, Mercado, Bridget, Pago, Bricka, Patsy, Penna, Mimi, Deja, Lacey, Valeria, Bridget, Sandrika, Belgus, Felipe, Tyra, Ronnie, Tyon, Robert, Sonia, Avery, Joanne, Rodriguez, Burton, Stevens, Leisha, Xavier, Lacey, again, Mornings, yeah. Bro, stay still. I don't think I said Mikey. I guess someone's gonna get disbarred by the bar. Get it? And fun fact, bars are actually demonic portals. Like, because obviously there's a lot of like alcohol and, you know, people with bad intentions. I mean, some people just go there to get a drink or whatever, but usually 9 times out of 10 people are trying to look for attention, and they, you know, go berserk when they're under the influence. And, you know, it opens up portals to like lust and, you know, could be even like affairs, so like adultery. I mean, just not being, you know, sober, just not being in the right mindset. People can, there's just a lot of things that can happen in the bar, I guess. You know, I met Jackie and what was his name? Oh, what's his name? Thomas. Yeah. This was like a few weeks ago, but yeah, and they're a part of this. It's funny because yeah, they had a what? What do you want? Yeah, it's just funny how like people just come out of nowhere and spawn out of nowhere, thinking you don't know that they're involved with, you know. And the dude Thomas had the Book of Enoch, which is pretty interesting, but yeah, yeah. But yeah, I didn't really think about it, but I learned that, yeah, those are demonic portals in the bars. I guess being in a bar is a sin, which I did not know that. So, but yeah, so that's it for this one. And, yeah, please do something with this guy harassing me and being able to put freaking Airtags in my vehicle and constantly just wanting to know everything that I'm doing along with this blow up bitch. Please get them out. Remove them. Deport them. Do something. Do something. Like, dang. Like, and then if I was to be the person to do something, then it's gonna all shut down. All hell gonna break loose, and then, oh, see, she's the one. She's the one. See, she's crazy. And then all of a sudden they're gonna freaking have a victory. Like, nah, bro, that's crazy. You wait until people like spaz out and then wanna freaking blame them for all the shit that y'all watching them do to them. Like, yeah, that's it.